Hello and welcome back to Silverrun Forest. Here we are at the shop. I do have something to purchase because we did make a bit of a sale at the end of the last episode. As you can see here, I have a new tab. It is for US Farm Trucks Pack. Now this is just an odd-off mod that I found, but it looks fantastic. This is, and we'll throw a flatbed on the back. This, for the price especially, will be fantastic. For our bowls and pepper grinders and even the odd run of anything else really that we need to load up. A small run from the sheep perhaps, because this is a fantastic little truck and it's very inexpensive. So let's start with the wheel brand. We can keep it at just as small as possible. We can do, there's lots of customization it seems on here. Oh blimey. At one point they all kind of look the same. I was thinking of going with that one, but there's much better, isn't there? I think that one looks nice. Actually, looks a bit hardcore, if you will. Right, the mud flaps. Well, might as well do. Yeah, that looks nice. Don't need that. Tanks. What is that? Tanks for what? No, we don't need extra things. Rear bar for the plate. I suppose, yeah, if we are going to have a flatbed on the back, we might want that. It is only £100. The beacon, you know what? I suppose we could do a beacon. Slow rotation. Actually, no, we don't need a beacon on that. I don't think. We can always add it on. Extra lights. We also don't need horseshoe. That's a bit too American for me, that. Right, I'm not seeing that decal, not fussed about. The cab lights look good, yeah, get that on. No, that's alright. Front bumper, seems as though we already have one. So that's fine. Alright. For some reason I like the GMC, or I like the Chevrolet, the Chevy grille a bit better than that one. Right, bloody Nora, okay. Let's find the freest colours we can. They're all going to charge something. Right, they're all... Right, okay. What colours have we got? We've got black, orange... Actually, I'm not against the yellow. It's just so much yellow. Almost too much, if you will. Let's have a look here at the rim colour, because that is problematic. I just want something simple. That's darker than night, that is. Right, I'm gonna fiddle around with these colours and we'll be back in just a moment. Alright, well I've come up with this. I do like this red. It's a bit of a matte. It fits the old truck theme, I think. And for £13,700, can we really complain too much about it? I don't think so. So what we'll do is we will purchase that for £13,700. Right, we'll check it out at the shop. We do have to get the flatbed bit for it as well, but I think it's pretty good. Sounds good. Horn's a little weak, but that's all right. Let's get inside. So pretty basic, but we don't need anything too fancy. The speedometer and all that works as well. So right, we have this. Now we need the back bit. So let's go in here again. There seems to be two options. There's a flatbed, one small. I wonder if that's for the or for the 2-wheel drive, whereas this is the 6-wheel, 4 versus 6. Sorry. I'm going to try this one, and if it is too long, then I will just I guess return it. We'll go for the... Actually, dark wood is not too bad, but go with that. That might be nice on there. Right, buy it for $5,100 and see what happens. If it is too big, I'll just... oh, it does look massive, but it should be alright. If it is too big, then we can always just return it and buy the smaller one. Right, so that really wasn't... Oh my, it's gone inside. There we go. Right, that looks alright. Is that too overload? I guess we'll find out. Right, well, it looks brilliant. I think the truck looks good. We really don't need anything too fancy either. That was my whole point. I think, what was that? Maximum under 20,000. Under 20,000 we have a whole truck. It's not perfect, but it does work quite nicely, hopefully. Right, well here we are, and basically all we have to do... Nice, I was hoping that that would work. I took a chance on the button of what would open it. Open the cover, what's the cover? Ah, the back as well. That's right, we'll keep that one up. Alright, put the flashes on. Right. So now, what the plan is, obviously, as you can tell, we are here. We are going to sell some things. So the staircase railings I will shuffle out the way. But I will collect as many of the bowls and everything else that I can do, and we'll get it sold. So I might end up... This might end up in a cheeky time-lapse. Uh-oh. Right, so I have found, yeah, this is quite a sensitive, you have to get it right on. Can't have it too low down. Right, we'll just wait for that another pallet to show up. Hello. Oh, that might be all. Right, I know it takes a while as well, but we'll just get these... You would have done that. No surprise there. Right, it kind of is nice. It kind of lines it up nice with the wheels, how they kind of guide you in the little frame that it has on. It is very sensitive, though. Look at that. Alright, not too bad. Might stick with 2. I don't know how many pallets we... Oh yeah, 2's fine. I don't want to overload our new lorry as well. I wonder if I should have brought it up onto the pavement. This is going to be a bit awkward. But we'll see, maybe not. Ah yes, very awkward. Ah, right, I'm stuck. Right. Okay, well, let me unstick and we'll carry on with the time-lapse. Alright, well, I will just shuffle this over out of the way. And I'll put my forklift back into position. Look at that. So between the... Oh, we're inside the... Hang on. Just need to find ourselves again. Right. So we are all done. Yes, we have the forklift nice and tucked away. We have the flatbed loaded up brilliantly. Look at that. It's not even full. So there's loads of room on there. I will have a look though to check. I'm very curious to see the exact prices of everything. Right, as soon as we are saved. Right. So we'll go all the way down to bowls. That'll be the first one. $5.90. Right, this is the price it was, I believe, in the last episode. So bowls and pepper grinders are at outrageous prices at the Summerside Cafe. So we will head that way now. Let's let this poor sod through. I believe we can go this way. I just don't want to sell to the wrong place. Oh, is that a sell point? Best be careful. I believe the sell point is in here. So if I can't make it through, aha, right. And here we go. Have we paid for the truck? Let's see. I'm guessing yes. Brilliant. £36,333. So not only have I paid for our little lorry, but a little bit extra as well. So for this, I reckon, you know what, for the time being, I am just going to leave it here. Because it might end up being this production's main sort of vehicle. We'll tuck it in this way, because we have the production drop-off point on the other side, so I reckon to the side here is best. But yeah, even so, we can use this for all sorts of production loading. Of course, we do... Oh my goodness. Right, make sure you hit the brakes before you Yeah. Right, this is why I didn't want to go all out on a vehicle like this, because these kind of mods, they're hit and miss, but this one seems to be pretty good so far. Brilliant. So the next step that we have to do, I believe, we'll be selling some other items. We have loads of metal that can go to the to Elm Creek. Now, yeah, I guess around 10,000 is a good price. I don't really, honestly, I don't really look at this much for that. Although we are in April, so it does seem to be a pretty brutal month. All the other prices are very low in comparison, but again, we will continue producing this free metal for a long time. Paper and carton. I mean, they're good. They're both going up as well. What else do we have to sell? I believe that's all. I do want to sell a couple of things, at least the metal. Actually, you know what? Let's do the metal right now. Because again, we will have a plethora of metal continuing to spawn to us. The nice thing is also is that it's very near to sell. It's not far to go. Just strap that down. So we will be taking that down to the paper mill very soon. Probably after we sell the metal, or after that actually, because I have one other thing I'd like to do before. Just let this go. Oh no, I need to go this way. Thank you. Right, so we're going to unload the trailer for now, just out of the way, and then we'll take the Krona trailer, we'll load it up with metal, and we'll bring it to the train station. Right, so I've made a mess here. I do need to sort this out. Look at that massive shed in the distance, and I've put nothing in it. I believe I don't even think I've cleared the trees out of it. I believe there's, well, there might be. I might have done one of the trees, but either way, the reason I want to sell a bit of metal now is because I have a purchase I'd like to make, and I know it won't exceed the amount we have currently, but it is always nice to have that extra little bit in the account. So now, how many pieces of metal should I expect? Ah, another 9 on top. So, if we turn that on, I believe we can start loading up pallets. Oh, I've done something wrong, haven't I? Right, it doesn't want to. Doesn't want to load in for some reason. You can open the side. Right, well that is quite funny. That is... It says loading type. Right, let me sort this out and we'll be back in just a moment. Ah, okay, so we're back now. I've figured it out. So, Z changes the opens and closes the side, but Shift Z will actually change it to all the different types. There we have metal pallets. Now it'll take them. Absolutely brilliant, that is. I don't know why is that showing up, that line there? Tip side. Oh, because I've changed the tip side. Right, that's fine. Have we got all the metal? Wow, look at how it stacks it in there. Very professional indeed. And that's all. Have we taken it all? 17 pallets. Wow, we have. Brilliant. Okay, well, we'll close that up and we'll head to, I suppose this nearest train station here would be good. I don't like how that's showing still. Oh no, the train is right there. Can we make it? Oh, slowing down. Right, brilliant, we made it. Alright, so now we'll just go round, hopefully before it comes this way. Oh no, quickly, quickly. Gotta cross these tracks. It's coming now. I don't understand why that line is still there. But, or that accent, I mean, I will need it, actually. Very useful. Oh, what have I done? I've unloaded them all on the street. Oh no, what have I done? Quickly, quickly. Come on. That is actually hilarious. That's too funny. Right, now, how am I supposed to get through here? Go around. I simply wanted to change the tip side to the right, which it seems I can't do. I'm going to try and drive up here. Not onto the train. I don't think I have to go to that length. But, oh, it's very nearly with... Okay, so we want it on this side. Why does it seem a bit off? Right, I might move the train forward just a bit. Also, why is my tip side stuck on that side? Oh, and I've undone it. Alright, tip side. Left. How about right? How about right? Right, okay, speaking of not being able to switch things around, I'm going to switch the tip side myself by just driving back up the other way. So give me 1 moment, I'll be right back. Fire up the engine, and we'll pull it forward just a bit so that we can line up nicely with the trailer there. Quite the workaround. All I wanted to do was a bit of grass work, but I do have to get right. I still can't access that. Might have to restart my game here, but first, unload. One thing at a time. Alright, I did want to shut the engine. Sorry about all this tabbing nonsense. Here, let's go to the train, and let's strap everything in, and just take it away. Brilliant. Okay, so we'll let this metal delivery happen, and then if I still can't, for whatever reason, switch to another vehicle, or rather enter a vehicle with the enter vehicle button, then I might have to just reset the game very quickly, and we shall be back. In the meantime, enjoy the train journey to the sails, to Elm Creek, I suppose. I do really like the interior view of this, but I will give us a nice outside view of the train. Alright, and £96 leasing fee and £171,000 from our metal. Brilliant, that is brilliant. Thank you, train. See you later. Bye-bye. Nothing flew off perchance. No, good, good, good. Right, so let's see if I can still get in to my... Oh, good. That's very strange. I wonder why that was. Right, I'm going to turn off switch to trains. I wonder if it's because it was just too close or awkward or something, but anyways. Right, so now that that's done, I will put this away and we'll see you at the shop, because we have a purchase to make. Alright, so here we are back at the shop, and what I'd like to purchase is a tractor for the sheep. We should check the sales. We have not too much. Planter, yeah, mulcher, wrapper. Nothing for us, unfortunately. So I was looking all the way at the end here at the Kubota M6 series. It's a nice little tractor at 104 horsepower with an upgrade to 141, which is the same horsepower that our little Volvo BM has. However, 103.5 for 141. I don't know, I think I would rather, and 40 kilometers. If we look at the upgrade to it, essentially the next one, the M7 series, it's 118. Sorry. What? Wait, why did it say 118? 123. That must be the front weight. Right, now it's 118. Perfect. And really, we wouldn't need that. We wouldn't need the 3-point on the front with everything we're doing. We do need a front load attacher though. So that will be, yeah, that's perfect. We'll get a Kubota one on there. Brilliant. So we're at 120,000. So it's 20,000 more, but we have 128 horsepower, so it's a little bit less. But of course, we always have the upgrade option. So this will be the one, the M7. This is what we're going to purchase for our sheep work. I am just seeing now that the beacons are offset, which is very strange. I'm not sure I like that, but I will learn to like it. Because the tractor is nice, and I want to give it a proper chance. Proper go. As long as we can get the... Oh, we can't. We can't even get the best tyres on. Right. Well, we'll go with the These ones seem very... Actually, a grass type would be best. Even that would be pretty nice, pretty good to have. Because we're not doing... Actually, yeah, I will. I'm going to opt for those. I think that's best for grass work, really. Warning signs. No, plenty of warnings will come, don't worry. Right, now we can change our plate type. It doesn't matter much what it is. We'll do something... I don't know, 128. Go to the Kubota. Series M. Series M. Yeah, perfect. Doesn't matter much. It's just so it's there. And that's just in the back. Perfect. So I think that's it. We have our front load attacher, so we also have to get the front loader. So we're at £121,000 for this tractor, which is fine. We absolutely could use the Volvo, but again, I want to have something that we can use just there on its own. We don't need a loader to load the wool, because we'll have the front loader here on this, which is brilliant. I think we're going to do it. So that's the basic engine. Oh, there's a secondary upgrade. Yeah, but we'll stick with the base for now. That looks brilliant. Very pleased with that purchase. £121,000. Let's check it out. Oh, wow, it's very orange. Right. Fire it up. Oh, it sounds brilliant. Oh, alright. Actually, I don't mind that. It's not that bad. Let's have a look at the interior. Right, yeah, I've never really used the Kubota brand since its release. So this will be... Oh, look at that, Kubota on the seat. Very nice. Right, okay, before we get too carried away, too far away, let's go back to that tractor and find the appropriate combination. Ah, the 77. Perfect. Why can't they all be that simple? 7 for the 7? Right. So £10,000, we'll purchase that. And we will go to the tool section. Front loader tools, and we'll find... Is there a Kubota branded one? Of course not. That would be nice, though. But we'll just go with the very boring, very basic Albert one, which is fine. £1,700 need to be purchased. So, now we can attach everything together. And I'm only joking, the black for the pallet fork looks actually quite good, because the rest of the tractor is black as well. Alright, look at that. Our sheep machine is en route to the sheep. Ah yes, I'm very pleased with this purchase. Very nice to use some different machinery, some new machinery for me. The Kubota pack, yeah, should be quite nice. And mixing it up with the Vermeer mowing equipment will be even better. And that is the plan, by the way. As soon as we get to the sheep, I will shift the wool over to the spinnery. Once the spinnery has hold of the wool, that's a easy mistake to make. Then we shall do some mowing. I know that it's not imperative for the sheep at this time to have more grass, but they have none, so any is better than none. Right, so we'll go straight in here. We'll go from this angle. I really, really like this tractor, I'm not going to lie. It's very nice. I like the sound of it especially. Yeah, this might be easier in first person. Or not. Oh, yeah, there we have. Brilliant. Now, where oh where shall I drop you off? I'm going to try here and see. Start here and make our way around. Nope, that looks like a pickup location. This looks like a good place to drop off wool. It is indeed. Alright. There we have it. Now, at this rate, I might as well just keep the front loader attached. Usually, I would detach it whilst doing other work, but we have no reason to. Absolutely none. I do have reason to check the sheep's water level, though. Nope, they're fine. No reason at all. Alright. Now, is there anything imperative I might have missed doing? No. That's good. Good. Just want to make sure before we start our grass work. Now, it looks as though the grass has not really grown back since. So I might as well start here then. I think I'm going to do this whole bit, to be honest with you. We'll see how long it takes. I'll do a headland run and see. But really, though, I believe this will all be for the sheep. Now, let's get this set up properly. Not a massive fan of the offset. I get it though, I understand why we have it, but just don't need it. Alright, we'll just start here, lower it down, and we're off. Alright, turn the beacons off. So, I'm not sure how much grass we'll actually get from this area, but it does seem to be a fairly large area. Yeah, we'll get some nice views of the train in as well, I assume, as it goes by. But really, though, yeah, this is a nice little setup. I'm very pleased with this purchase. Let me know what you think. Do you think it was a good call to get the Kubota, match it with the Vermeer? I think they look brilliant together, and I'm very pleased that I have done so. Yeah, and what do you think of our new Chevy flatbed, our Chevrolet flatbed? I want to call it the bowl loader, because that's what it's held so far, is bowls and pep grinders. Like I said as well, please be careful, by the way, drinking coffee and mowing grass, you might choke out. What I was about to say is that it can also be used to shift, well, really anything. I was thinking fabric from here to down to the boatyard. Right, little things like that. And now that we have a loader at pretty much every location, we have no excuse for loading things in a funny manner. So anyways, I am rambling, and this really won't take that long to do, so I will carry on with it. Alright, well, we are at the end now of the mowing, and that's pretty good. Quite a space, actually, I will admit. It does feel like there's a lot of grass here, and I know I've missed little bits, but such a negligible amount is not worth worrying about. Right, so we'll fold this up, get it all put away, tucked away. And I suppose, yeah, we'll hop straight into the windrowing, and then we'll go straight to the baling. That's another thing I could use the Chevy for, the flatbed, is for bales. Yeah, getting the bales out of this field and into, well, wherever I'm going to put them. I might be putting them in this shed, or I might tuck them into this other part of the shed here for the sheep. Because I believe they're, I don't know, I'll have to see, we'll have to see. Right, let's start the windrowing process. I do quite like this windrower, it's nice and it's quite wide, it is very wide actually. Oh, you do have to turn it on though, don't forget to turn it on. There we are, and we're off. Right, well, we are nearing the end of the rowing, which is great. We have that one little bit, and I've missed a few bits here and there, but really can't be bothered. And I don't know how often we'll actually have to do all this mowing and rowing and baling and all that, because from this particular session, I think we'll get quite a few bales. I mean, I know that I've set it up so that we can have lots of sheep. Potentially, more than we'll ever need for fabric. But again, we shall see. I'd like to put a path in round the back here. This is such a nice space. I've given myself just enough room to continue the yard space round, potentially. I'd still like to look into a thoroughway, or whatever you want to call it, through there. Right directly above the tractor now, there's a bit of a gap in the trees that leads to the road that would take me to the farmyard, the main yard, the one with the massive shed in. So yeah, I think I'd like to potentially do that, and then I can actually have stuff at the yard, and then easy access to my lovely sheep. Right, so now that that's done, the last thing we have to do is the baling, and this makes it very easy having all these implements right next to each other. No faffing around going to the up to the farm and collecting everything. And oh, look at that, nearly a full bale. Are we doing full size? Of course we are. Right, it says 1 bale. Did I only get 1 before? Well, now we'll have 2. And yeah, get that auto drop on, or auto drop off, auto drop enabled. There we go. Right, that is a 180 centimeter bale. It's a big bale, lots of grass. Now, oh, you know what? I didn't do any tedding because we don't need to. We don't need to. 100% grass, as long as it works. That's absolutely fine. I'm sure I could probably do hay as well, but why? It's unnecessary, and the bales in this capacity being grass, they actually won't rot, which is great. Like in old FS19 seasons, they would rot away. No longer. Right, we'll crack on with the baling. It shouldn't really take all that long. Now that we have our slalom of rows to get to. Oh, really? Ooh, nearly went over my area. There we have 2 bales already. Well, 1 and a bit from before, but we'll crack on with it. Right, well, the end of the baling is near. Now, I'd like to think that we could get a final full bale. How many have we got? So we've got 11, so 10. That is not too bad. 10 7,500 litre bales as well. That one was, I believe, from before, and then so pretty much 9 from this area. I don't think the excess that we have around will be enough to fill it, but that's fine because it's not the last time that we'll deal with bales. But there we have it. So we've got, here we have 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, yeah, 10 bales here, and that's fine. They had 1 in, and they're still working on it. They've still got so much of it left. If 1 bale's 7,500 litres, then they've done about 3,000 max litre damage to it. Damage. The damage there. The grass's health points are so low. Oh, blimey. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Right, so they are... Look at that. Okay. So if a full bale's 75, and they have 56, then they are barely going through them. However, they haven't reproduced yet, so once they do, they'll start mowing through the grass quicker than I have. I do want to check my... right. Activate. Brilliant. So the fabric production is underway. I don't believe that the... Right, where are we at here? There we are. I don't believe the boat yard has requested fabric yet, but we shall see. I'm going to try and load 2 of these bales side by side and see if I can. If I can do. Just very quickly to give a little test. Right, there's the one. It's another reason I wanted to opt for the a medium-sized tractor. I was very tempted by the smaller one, but the loading of the bales, particularly these large bales, can be a bit difficult with a smaller tractor. But... right. So with a weight on, we'd have no problem. Yeah, we only need to bring them one at the moment anyways. Yeah, so with a weight on the back, we'd have no issues. But really, I'm not fussed. I just want them to have some food. So, this is fine. Right, we'll get a nice weight put on here eventually for them, or for the tractor. Is this even in their trigger? Ah, right, food's on the other side. I'll be a bit cheeky and just roll it over. There we go, now it's disappearing. Perfect. Now they're full up on food. Their water is alright. We do have the... I suppose I could have put... kept the baler on the back. That probably would have helped as well. We have a water trailer somewhere. Wait, where is it, my water trailer? I had one. I thought I had put it... Where is it? Hang on a minute. I thought I had it right there. Right. What is this mystery? There it is. Oh, right. I'm too far ahead of myself. I've put it in the bloody thing. Oh, God. Right, well, they don't need water anyways. And that's probably where I was going to end the episode now, because we have done quite a bit. Gotten lots done. For the time being, I'll just tuck this in here for now. It shouldn't prevent anything. Oh, that's brilliant. Very pleased with that tractor. Very pleased that the sheep are fed. Well, yeah, very fed indeed. They have there's 20 of them now. We will have, well, probably double that very soon. And we have loads of food for them, so we'll get that sorted as well. Since we were talking about it, I do want to check very quickly. Required materials for next step. Planks, we've got them. Floor tiles, we've got them. Wow, look at the ship! Look at the boat, it's coming along beautifully. It's almost done, I'd say. Pretty near. It might need... well, we'll see. Once the planks and the floor tiles have put in, we'll see what's next. I guarantee you it's going to be wool. Fabric, rather. I guarantee you it's going to need fabric here. I want to see if I can pick this up. Nah, I can't. It's too heavy. Right, no matter. Well, there we have it. A brand new Kubota tractor on the farm. We've got a new Chevy flatbed as well. We've got sheep. Everything is coming together very nicely. Brilliant. Well, as always, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, do take care. And bye for now.